are prepared are you, CEOs? I've seen across so many platforms people posting and posting, both relevant and majorities of the posts are irrelevant. I decided to come to you to know how prepared are you. Because as soon as UAG management had done, as soon you receive your disbursement as CEOs, how ready are you? And so I'll be bringing 3 issues or probably 4 across your way. First, I decided to remind you, CEOs, let's forget about different speculations of how much you are to be paid, how much you are not to be paid, or CEO supposed to receive, beneficiaries supposed to receive 1 million and all the rest of them. Those are falsified informations. Could you please calm down and allow the various authorities saddled with the responsibility to bring across our ways the amount beneficiaries are to receive? I think that would have been better that way, and stop these speculations. Upon all the speculations we started with for the past 7-6 months, what exactly have we received from it? Or tomorrow disbursement is going to happen, or tomorrow the money is going to do this, tomorrow this is going to happen. In all these casting and aspirations and all that and speculations, what have we achieved, if I may ask us? I discovered that beneficiaries actually are not the problem of the authorities saddled with this responsibility, whether that of UAG management, whether be the APGN. I can say convincingly, without missing words, that 95% of the beneficiaries are not the problem, but the problems are the so acclaimed CEOs with title in the grant communities. But it's not why I'm coming your way this evening. So CEOs, how ready are you? Let me remind us that your BVNs and your NIN are with the authorities saddled with this responsibility. I just want to do a reminder and to educate us. In as much your BVNs and your NIN are with the man and the authorities that is about to disburse money to you, I do not know when, but I'm preparing your mind that one thing you must not do is to ever think that you can run with beneficiaries' money when your BVN is actually with them. Now let me give you 2 instances why you need to behave yourself. The best you can do for yourself is that even as a CEO, whatever coming to you, whether be it 1 naira, it can be increased if you know your onions. For instance, let's assume that my beneficiaries are actually the actual beneficiaries that I actually gather by myself. Beside that is, if I'm a CEO, the beneficiaries I gather. Remember, you are not the only person that owns that cooperative. You have your vice president, you have your secretary, you have your treasurer, you have your publicity secretary, and so on and so forth. So every other exco's of those cooperatives are going to submit their data, their names to you, or put your name together. So let's assume I'm a CEO, and let's assume I'm able to gather so far say 300 beneficiaries. This is the list that is accrued to me to submit. There is no way out of those 300 beneficiaries I will not be able to know at least say 100 persons, and these 100 persons are close to me. Haven't given them the said amount that the disbursement will be taken, whether it's 100,000, whether it's 200,000, whether it's 300,000 is not the issue, but whatever be the amount that will be approved by the government and by the authorities. There is no way one or two persons will not come back to say, eyes of the spirit, take this 10,000 naira, take this 5,000, take this 2,000, take this 1,000. If they even choose to say, oh, they want to pay tithe to me, if for instance I've already gathered little things for myself, so why should I truncate a process that will bring about God's blessings upon my life and my generation because of greed? So CEOs, please play according to the rule of the game by disbursing to people that you submitted their details. In so doing, that is when you will receive the blessings. I can tag this as step 1. And so in this step 1, know this, that the authorities saddled with these responsibilities can recall the total amount of money paid into your account via your BVN. If you don't know, let me tell you. For instance, if you give me your account, I can send you 2,000. All I need to do is to tell my bank and the receiving bank, which is your bank, that this is an erroneous transfer and I need the fund to be repatriated back to my account. My bank will oblige me, and you beneficiary receiving this 2,000 naira from me, your bank will oblige this request. That 2,000 naira will be looked for in any of your account and be repatriated back to me. So I want you to know that be the government, be the UAG management, be the authorities, APGN, whoever saddled with this responsibility to pay you, can recall this fund that is going to be paid to you. So if you like, pay 200 beneficiaries and divert the remaining funds. The fund will be recalled. Mind you, your BVN is with them. So I beg you in God's name that you should see it as a project that will bring liberation for you. See it as a project that is bringing God's pronouncements of blessing upon you. Because as many in this good time, I won't call it hard time in Nigeria, this good time we find ourselves, that is going to receive this amount, no matter the amount of disbursement, no matter the amount that will be disbursed. I tell you, when men are beginning to shed tears of joy to say, God bless you. Do you know, I came across a story, I came across a video some time ago, how somebody was craving for water. He was thirsty to drink water, but he could not find one. Tears rushed down my eyes, my cheeks, when I discovered that this person was drinking water from the gutter, from the drainage. He doesn't say whether that water is mixed with urine. He doesn't say whether that water was mixed with excreta, but he was drinking it, provided his taste is being quenched. That was what he was after. Friends of UAG, friends of APGN, I want you to know this, CEOs, that as the management and the authorities saddled with disbursement is putting smile on your faces, nothing is wrong if you put the same smile on the faces of Nigerians. This is not too much to ask of you. This is step 1. So play by the rule of the game. And I want you to know that these people have the right and the authority to demand for your statement of your account. To those of you that are used to loan app, have you ever seen that you are taking money from Fair Money and taking money from Ray Money? The moment you request for that loan, the next thing they will tell you to do is to put your account number and your bank name. The moment you put it, they will request that you put your PIN. The moment you put your PIN, within that 2-3 minutes, a request is sent to your bank, and they've already received the statement of account from your bank because you authorized that by putting your PIN. So I want you to know that the the authority saddled with these responsibilities to disburse money to you as a CEO, they also have the right to request for your statement of account without you knowing it. I want you to know there are provisions to do that. So please, do not, because of the little money you want to divert for yourself and end up in jail. This is not actually the main purpose of my VM, but it's an appeal to you, CEOs. Ensure you settle your beneficiaries. Ensure you settle your bondholders. Nothing is too much, nothing is too small, nothing is too big. Come into compromise. Reach a compromise with your bondholdhead. Reach a compromise with your sponsor, those who contributed money and helped you to become its CEO. Nothing is wrong. Yeah, so CEOs, how prepared are you, if I may ask you? You say yes, you are set. What do you intend to do? Let me see if I can put all this as one voice note. It's going to be a little bit lengthy, but I will try and reduce it. Because are you aware that you cannot take your flash drive as a CEO to the bank? Your flash drive, you cannot copy information, your template, and put on your flash drive and take to the bank to say, okay, my bank manager, my account officer, take please, these are the people I want you to pay. It will not be honored, because banks do not have any business with your flash drive. So how ready you are? Let's go.